Hi, good morning, and welcome back to the Kristin Omdahl Show. This is episode 1021, and we are here live in Southwest Florida at the beach. Let's see, my umbrella was blocking my camera, and now it's not. Try that. All right, try it again. Anyway, hi, if you're joining me live, please say hello. I don't know if this is going to cover my phone this morning or not. It's covering it now, so we'll go with that. If you're joining me live, please say hello. If you're crafting, let us know. If you have questions for me, let me know. Hi, Joe, Pamela, Lisa, Susan, Thea, Judy, Marcia, Rita, Yana. Whew. I've been down here doing a photo shoot and videos for a new pattern this morning, and I am hot and sweaty. My hair was down, not anymore. Hi Lily, hi Leona, hi Judy, Pamela. Hi Sharon, Kat, Marcia, Sunshine, Barbara. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Kristin Omdahl Show. This is episode 1021. Hi Angela, Christine, Sherry, Grace, Rita, good morning. Hope everybody's having a great day so far. Is it Wednesday? Is it Happy Hump Day? It might be. Thanks, Pamela. Hi, Val. Wonderful, Yana. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Nancy. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great day so far. Thanks so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. It is windy at the beach, so I apologize in advance for anybody who is upset about the noise, can't control it. I'm tucked in as close as I can to the bushes. Yes, scones sound great, Sunshine. Thank you. Hi, Helen. Good morning. All right, so you may recognize that I am wearing the dress that I wore on the 1000th episode, and that is because I came down to do the photo shoot before we went live this morning, and a little bit of video for some promotional little snippet videos as well. And it's another way that I've been working on doing photos lately, is taking video and then finding the shots that I want and screenshotting them, removing the background and adding a new background. If this is something that interests you, I would love to teach you. Let me know in the comments if you would be interested in me sharing some of my photography tips and tricks, because if you have an Etsy shop or you sell anything online, whether it's any type of a product, whether it's on a model or not on a model, maybe your background at your house isn't ideal for photo shoots. Maybe your backyard isn't ideal for that. If you would like some tips and tricks on photography, I've got some really cool ones that I've discovered recently that have been helping me a lot. Like, I literally took photos in front of my garage door and garbage cans this morning, knowing full well that I had great light and I can wipe out the background and choose any background photo for it. It's really fun. So if it's something you're interested in, I thought it might be helpful, because I know a lot of you do side hustles and sell products online. I've been doing this for yarn photos for years. I've been doing it for product photos for years, and I think I've gotten some really good, I've really gotten it down to a science where I get things done super quickly, and I don't know, I think my photos look pretty good. I know I'm not like the best photographer in the world, but if you're struggling with photos for selling products online, I think that my tips could help you a little bit anyway. So I'm seeing a lot of yeses, so great, I'll do that one of these days. Figure out how to show you how to do that, because it'll involve a couple of cameras, but I would love to show you. Even if you don't do it, it kind of looks like magic. So I think it'll be fascinating to watch, even if you aren't interested in applying my tips. I think it could also be super fun if you just wanted to see how the magic happens, because it's pretty extreme how I can take something from one look and completely transform it into something else. Anyway, I know I'm going to get a lot of questions about what I'm wearing today. It is the dress that I wore on the 1000th episode. I have named it. It's called the Keke dress, K-E-K-E. The pattern is edited. It will be coming out either today or tomorrow as soon as I have photos done, videos done. Yes, I am wearing the dress, and I've decided to call it the Keke dress. Keke is the name that my sister called me when I was little. I know a lot of you wanted me to call it the Kristin dress. I am not ready to name something the Kristin dress yet. I feel like it needs to be more. I don't know why, but for some reason I decided to go with my first nickname instead. I figure that was a compromise between the requests and how I felt about it. So it is not available right now for me to share a link with you, but it will be out today, tomorrow, soon. I'll send out an email as soon as it's ready. And I will be working on the tutorial videos for it as well, but I gotta tell you, it is such a simple project to make, and it has lots of ways for you to make some variations as well. So let me stand up and show you some of the really beautiful features of the dress, and then we'll talk about all the ways you can still modify it too. Oh, and if you don't like it as a dress, it could easily be a top too. You don't have to make the dress. Okay, so, well, let's get back down here. So it starts at the shoulder. We start at the shoulder and I work the front to about here. Then we turn around and work each side of the back with some increases from the shoulders to come down to here, okay? That's optional. If you don't like that V in the back, you could make two fronts instead, and oh my gosh, it would still be absolutely beautiful if you just did this on both sides. Then you join it in the round, and one of the really beautiful features of this dress is that I work the shaping for the skirt from the center back, so it has this beautiful detail of those angles of the increases. Can you see the double increases from the center back? I really liked the fact that because the stitch pattern is vertical columns, adding double increases from the center in the back gives us those V's, so it gives us a really nice wedge shaping back there, but I think it also is very flattering on the back side, and it gives you all the ease you need for the skirt to come out a little bit and give you movement. Let's see. What I'm wearing under it right now is a dress. Honestly, this is a hand-me-down dress from a friend that is probably 20 years old, but I liked it because I thought that the extra straps in the back were interesting over the V. Now, what I wanted to do, since I'm wearing a dress and not just undergarments, even though it's super busy down here, what I thought I'd do is flip the dress around so you can see what the V looks like in the front, because I wanted you to see that if we did some corset tying, I think this would be pretty in the front too. So if we wore it in the front like this, it's actually just a really deep V. Now, obviously the waist shaping, it wouldn't be something that you could actually wear reversible, because now I've got all that shaping in the front. I can't see what it looks like, but I'm assuming that I would prefer that in the back. So what I'm saying is, if you chose to make this as a top without the skirt, this could absolutely be a low V top, and you could even add some corset tying to bring it up like that. You could weave in through here and tie it here, and that would be amazing. I'm thinking that I'm gonna make a full-size top for the tutorials, because I really want a top that I can show you that in, so I can show you that as a top this is reversible, even though it's not reversible as a dress because of the backside shaping. Does that make sense? There are instructions for adding sleeves, and for whatever size you make, you would need to add 50% more yarn to add long sleeves to it. But it's definitely a very doable option. Does this make sense, everybody? I mean, it kind of looks fine like that too, but I would love to get a long crochet chain and corset tie it back and forth and bring it up like that. Okay, so that's what I'll do when I make a second version of this. In the meantime, I'm just going to turn it around and wear it properly. This is Be So Luxe yarn. and the yardage will be shown when the pattern comes out. It's a size project, so the yardage will be different for which of. Did the back, see, I haven't looked at it, Kimberly, so I appreciate that. I haven't looked to see if the back shaping is pretty in the front. It may very well be, and if that's the case, then even more value because then the dress is reversible, the top is reversible, and you can do the corset tying, and you can leave it off, and you can add sleeves of any length. And once you've done the skirt to the point I'm at, you could work even in pattern and make it all the way down to a full-length gown. This would be an amazing summer wedding dress. This would be an amazing formal dress, depending how you style it. Yes, you could absolutely add the shaping in the front and the V in the front and the shaping in the back. Yes, it's made to order, right? You can make this any way you want. So depending on where you want that V and where you want the back shaping, you could absolutely just flip those things. Each section of the pattern is written out separately with those subtitles to tell you where each section begins and ends. So you have all of those options too. Well, it's a number 2 sport weight yarn. It was Be So Luxe yarn. If you have already bought it and have it, you're good to go. And if you need to find something else, number 2 sport weight bamboo and cotton blend. So it's 70% bamboo, 30% cotton. You can find, there's a lot of places that sell that weight yarn, I would imagine. Or you could do it all in cotton, or you could do it all in bamboo, or you could, if you're interested, you could even do a bamboo and wool blend, or a bamboo and cotton blend, or something like that as well. There goes my umbrella. And we're going to talk more about yarn substitution as we go here. Now that I don't sell my own yarns anymore, I know a lot of you are going to be interested in hearing what yarns I think would be good substitutes for my discontinued yarns, and we'll talk about them as it goes. Bamboo and silk would be nice. Yep. Mercerized cotton would be nice. Pima cotton. Could you make single increases in front? I don't know what you mean, Sylvia. It's a double increase to create that beautiful symmetrical shaping. I don't know why you do single increases in the front. If you want to do single increases, I guess you could put them on the hips. But as you're working in the round, double increases look far more attractive than single increases. Single increases really only look nice when you're doing them on the sides of a piece. When you're doing something in the round, double increases. Nope, not selling yarn anymore. No, I discontinued my yarns on February 1st, and they are almost completely sold out. Sure, you could do the increases in the front and the back if you wanted, but obviously that will come with more yardage. Yes. The pattern is not available yet. I came down here this morning to do the photo shoot and promotional videos. That's what I mentioned in the beginning of the show. The pattern will be out later today or tomorrow, and I will send out an email when it is out. Great questions, everybody. Does anybody have any other questions? Great, Christine. Thank you, Sylvia. This cup is in the Teespring shop that you can see right below the video. There's a Teespring shop that sells merchandise with the Kristin Omdahl Show logo on it, and all of the items that I have with the Kristin Omdahl Show logo, the aluminum cup, the t-shirt that I wear sometimes, and the canvas tote bag that I carry sometimes, those are all from the Teespring shop below. The waves are nice today. The color of the water is really pretty too. You want to go walk down there? Let's do it. There's a lot of really beautiful color variations, especially, well, from here. Let's wait till this guy walks by. from here to the deeper water. Isn't that beautiful? I love that color variation. And then you can see some other pretty colors. If you see where it turns dark, like where that construction stuff is going on, right beyond that it goes to a really brilliant aqua over there too. Can you see that? So beautiful. It is so busy down here. I was lucky to even make it into the parking lot this morning. I found one of the last parking spots at the last parking area. Like, it is slammed busy here. I do not know how warm it is here, but it was too warm for the denim shirt that I plan to wear and tie around my waist over this dress. That's why my hair is up in a bun already, because I was sweating profusely before the show started. I came down to the beach early this morning, earlier than normal, so that I had time to do some photos, do some videos, and get things prepared for releasing the pattern later today. That's what I usually do to make time, because if I try to do the photos after the show, then I'm really sweaty. I don't usually look that put together when the show's over because I get sweaty down here. So the umbrella's a mess again. I just have to take the umbrella down. I'll show you. I tied it to, I wrapped a shirt around here this morning. I'll hold it up. I'm always so afraid of it taking off and hurting somebody. That's why I always get nervous when I do have an umbrella. It sure would be nice to figure this out one of these days. I think a clamp with a tiny umbrella just behind the camera would be ideal, but you know, I've struggled to find the exact thing that I need for so many years, and obviously I don't spend enough time on it, otherwise I would have figured it out. Thanks, Karen. Thank you. I love the bigger frames because I feel like you can see my eyes better and see, I feel like anytime you can see someone's eyes better, you can feel what they're feeling and you can get a better sense of what they're trying to portray. You know how the eyes are the windows to the soul, right? And when I did the interview with Kristin Omdahl of The Secret Yarnery, I felt like my eyes, it was the closest I paid attention to my eyes because I had to edit the video. And I felt like you just couldn't see my eyes in the smaller glasses, so I thought to be able to portray my emotions with you all better, and since I can't see the comments without my glasses, I thought it seemed more, I don't even know what to say. I just thought you could see how you could see what I was trying to say better. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm so distracted by all the people watching. I'm used to having the beach to myself, guys. How spoiled am I? Yes, it is very bright here today. I don't know, do you guys agree? Can you see my eyes better in the bigger glasses than in the smaller ones? I mean, anytime I can take my glasses off, I think that's ideal, especially when we're indoors or when I'm doing videos where I'm just talking to the camera, not having to read comments. I feel like it's much more personal when you can see my eyes better. So, okay, now that there's no umbrella, my camera's getting hot and the screen's going dark, so forgive me if I can't read all the comments. We'll figure this out. Thanks, Joe. And I did find rose-colored glasses in the larger size. I didn't wear them yet today, but I'll show them to you another day. So you can find these in my Amazon shop now, and I found another set of oversized reading glasses that came in some other colors. So I got a bright rose pink, and I also got a pale rose beige, and I figured either one of those we can call rose-colored glasses too. And then I think they came in a beautiful like floral tortoise shell. I'll show you those another day. And so it was a 3-pack that was a little bit more than these. These were $11 singularly, but I couldn't turn down a gradient blue set of reading glasses. And then the other set was under 20, but you got 3 pairs, so still cool. But I like the oversized look very much. I feel I sound and appear more personal that way. Anyway, just my thoughts. All right, does anybody have any other questions? Look how organized I am. I haven't forgotten my book yet. And I brought a Create, Share, Inspire notebook so we can look up a quote. But I thought before we do that, if anybody wants to ask me any more questions, you can. Thank you, Yana. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I sat next to my cute little tree here this morning. I don't know why, but I love all these things. Oh, thanks, Sunshine. You know I love an old Hollywood vibe. That's awesome. Ah, Joe got the book. Yes, Joe, you should absolutely have the book because you come down here. You will love it. Karen's package comes today. Wonderful. Yes, Lori, I did come up with the Patreon name. So, and I hope that you guys will enjoy this as well. So remember, this is a little bit of a story, but we've got time. So you remember when I first started making yarn and selling it, and the inspiration for the names came from the Spice Girls, and it came from the idea that Be So was a way to be inspirational and aspirational about being something. And so all of the adverbs that I used along with the Be So were always something uplifting. So be so fine, even though it was fine fingering weight yarn, be so fine. So be so fine is going to give you really fine, beautiful garments, right? Then be so sporty was something that you could, that was a little bit thicker, so you could have a little more options, be able to go a little quicker. So if you were making things slowly with fine and then making them a little quicker with a thicker yarn, I thought Be So Sporty was great. And then fine and sporty still went along with Spice Girls. And then as I added other yarns like Be So Baby and Be So Brave, and I just went with the vibe that all of these were really aspirational and inspirational adverbs along with the names. And I've been so proud of that whole collection for so many years, and I'm really sad to see it go. And I know a lot of you are too, that I thought, what if we kept the names alive by calling the different tiers the different names of yarns and doing the 4 tiers. Tier number 1 is the number 1 fingering weight yarn that we used to call Be So Fine. Tier number 2 is Be So Sporty tier, named after the number 2 sport weight yarn. The number 3 tier is named Be So Baby number 3 tier, after number 3 DK weight, Be So Baby yarn. And the 4th tier is called Be So Brave, which is named after the number 4 worsted weight yarn that I had called Be So Brave. So I did end up naming all of the tiers based on 1, 2, 3, 4, on yarn weights 1, 2, 3, 4, and was able to keep the names. And I feel like it's a way we can still keep the names alive, and anybody that's not emotionally attached to my yarns won't be offended by any of it, and could still understand that there are 4 weights of yarns and there's still 4 beautiful names. But those of us that are emotionally attached to them will just have that little extra appreciation for the names too. So I hope you like all those. Be So Beautiful would be a great name for a book maybe, or a new product down the road. I don't have any intention of stopping the Be So name section, but you know, it'll just, we'll see what happens. We'll see what evolves from here. Thanks, Lisa. So the Patreon page is almost set up. I need to do an introductory video, and when I do, I'll share the link with all of you. But there are going to be so many wonderful benefits, and you're going to be so excited to see what I'm offering in the higher benefits. And here's the thing, Patreon is a way for artists to get support from their fans, and but for me, I wanted it to be something more personal. Yes, you can buy my books, you can buy my patterns and get all the benefits of everything that I do as an artist and sell as an artist. But what about getting that personal touch? You know, I feel like this is a way that I can really give a more personal touch, and there are a couple of things in there that I'm so excited to share with you, and I think you're going to be excited about them too, and I have so many ideas of how to surprise you with them. I'm ridiculously excited about the 2 highest tiers and the things that I'm going to be offering you. And whether you are an entrepreneur, a side hustler, a crafter, whatever you're doing and whatever you may want more support from me on, you're gonna get it. I can't wait to share with you. Like I almost have tears. Almost. I'm gonna be fine today. Thank God. I feel like I cry every day lately. Sometimes I just look at the amount of work I have left to do in purging and downsizing, and I literally just sit on the floor and cry my eyes out. We're not going to do that right now. No, I'm talking about being really emotional, about being so excited about the personal touches that I'm going to be able to share with all of you, and it is going to be a way for us to work together to create, share, and inspire more. Truly, I can't wait. So I'm like a day or 2 away from being able to launch it, so I appreciate your patience. I just need to do the intro video still, and as soon as I do, I'll launch it, and I can't wait to share it with all of you. Anyway, that was that. Thank you, Kathy. Okay, so who's ready for a quote? Today I have Create, Share, and Inspire Notebook, Volume 1, Issue 3. And if you're looking for the Create, Share, Inspire notebooks right now, they are available on Amazon Prime. I am sold out of them right now. You can get on the list for a wait list for when they come back in stock, because I've already reordered them. They'll be in very soon. And all of my other knit and crochet books are back in stock. So they've been selling out pretty quickly lately. So the books are back in stock, and the notebooks will be back in stock probably next week. I don't recall, but get on that wait list and you'll be first to know when they do. So let's randomly pick a quote today. Ooh. This is a good one. Okay, so this is from Mary Wollstonecraft. I hope I said the name correctly. The beginning is always today. Yes. The beginning is always today. It is. We have the ability to be whoever we want. We have the ability to choose to behave however we want every single day. Every single day is the opportunity for something. Every single day. And I love that. I love that. And anytime I can get a reminder about that, it's just amazing. Thank you, Mary Wollstonecraft. The beginning is always today. Oh, what a great way to start the day together. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you enjoyed the sunrise, the beach, the sound of the waves, the beautiful scenery and colors, my show and tell, chatting with me and everyone else. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next episode of the Kristin Omdahl Show. Bye-bye.